Hello and welcome to this video. I'm very excited to give you this tutorial. I'm going to be talking about this Discover After Effects project that I have done. In case you haven't seen the result, here it is. As you can see, we play with 3D space inside After Effects, 3D text, 3D, some 3D inside After Effects. You can see what you are going to achieve in this video is the nice blinking switch on effect, like in the Kevin Flynn house from movie Tron Legacy. I wish I have that kind of house. And 3D feel to the text, 3D camera, and likes bouncing inside the text. So let's get started. This is the After Effects composition. If I switch off the camera, what the composition looks like is this: flat, straight on from the front. And there's a bunch of lights coming on. This is blue, this is red, representing the color of the floor. And the text is actually consisting 3 different layers. Each one have been moved into the depth of Z space inside After Effects. So let's get started. Then first create a new comp. Obviously whatever comp you like, whatever size you like. I use PAL DV widescreen square pixel with this kind of settings. You can follow that. Duration, you can make duration whatever you want, but after last project I make it somewhat that long, so let's make it, where is this? Let's make it 10 seconds. Okay, then create a new solid layer, new solid, or Control Y, make comp size and choose the color of your color floor. In case of this I use red. Because the theme is a disco, it should be colorful, so I'm gonna make it red, green, yellow, and blue. And depending on your theme and depending on your what you are going to achieve, what color you want, and so on. So after you make the solid, you make another solid, which is white solid. So go to layer, new solid, and then choose white. Click OK, and after that you go to rectangular max tool and go to random rectangular tool, draw line around here, and to change the corner radius, still holding the mouse, press down or hold down until you get your desired corner radius, like so. After that you go down here to the arrow and choose feather at around 170 to 200 or whatever you like. What kind of blurry you feel like. Nice. You can adjust the blank, you can adjust. Okay, double click the mask and you can adjust the size of the hotspot. Actually this kind of hotspot is not really realistic because it is not a pure white, but rather than a very like red, or maybe it can be realistic. So after that you go to opacity. This is for animating the blinking switch on effect. So what are you going to do is click the stopwatch on opacity. You can go to this arrow, transform opacity, or if you like, shortcut is T for opacity. Click on stopwatch. Not yet. Don't change yet to 0%, because what I like to do is drag this keyframe and move it to the back, because we will make it 100% again. If you click select all of this layer and choose 0, and instantly you got two keyframes with two different layers with the same value. So you see this nice switch on. But if you want to make it blinking, you can press Control, right arrow. If you cannot see it, let me demonstrate it again. Control, right arrow, or command. Command is control is the same. You don't have to. I don't have to say it twice. Command or control. You get the idea. So click again and set it to 70%, and then move it right arrow, and make it 0. And then after this, you drag this 100% keyframe and move it around 2 keyframe. And what you get from this effect is ding ding, a blinking, like on. If you want to make it random, you can move the keyframe, move back, or a loop, or you can add a wiggle expression, but I won't discuss it now because that will be a different video. So after you make this red floor panel, you make all of the floor panel, like cyan, green, and yellow at the bottom, yellow floor, with the same settings, with the same opacity, with the same keyframe, all the same. So after you make the floor, you create a new comp and drag all of your composition down below, and you got pretty much all the floor blinking at the same time and facing you. So let's get started. Compensate the floor. What are you going to do is turn on the 3D switch, or you can make click here, toggle switch and modes, make a 3D switch, select all, press W to activate rotation tool, or you can press R for rotation, but we are going to stick with rotation tool. Move it to the X or the red arrow, move it up, hold shift until you get this flat, yeah, pretty much flat layers. Okay, and then you change the scale, press S on the keyboard, select all, and change around 40%. You can actually, yeah, you can pretty much choose whatever settings you want. I just give you the idea, and you can combine it and make it to another form. So you cannot see anything from here, from this point of view. So change your to active camera, go to the top view, and you get this nice red floor, because the red floor is on top. Let's change it. Move it this two, this one, hold shift, and then choose green and yellow, hold down shift, and yeah, you get this nice grid. You can make it square, you can make it as much as you want, but for this purpose of tutorial I'm gonna make it 2 by 2. As my final project it is 3 by 3. So after this, you can see we will make the glow effect. The glow effect I am achieving is select all the layers, go to edit copy and edit paste. It will make a nice block of 4 duplicate and 4 original. If you choose this one and choose edit duplicate, you're gonna have a bad time. So paste, and this one, let's add some fast blur and sharpen, and fast blur at 100%, and then edit duplicate another 100% to make it more glowy. Select this, hold shift, select again, edit copy, and select all 3 floors. Okay, this one and this one, edit and paste. So if you want to make adjustment for all the layers, I usually do that. Change for one layers and then change for another. Why do you need two kind of layers? If you look at this fast blur, you only got this blurry image, like you have a bad eye. So you should go doctor now, or maybe not. So if you add this, it will maintain a shape and a glow. So basically like that. Go to active camera and you still got this flat floor. What are you going to do now is select all layers, select your move tool or V, go to Z and bring it down, pretty much like here, or until you can see it. Then after this, let's make a wall, like this wall over here. Wall floor, actually floor glow is actually like this, which the same composition mask it out that way. So you go to comp, go to red floor, and what I like to do is duplicate 2 times, and then first one move it here, hold shift, no, first one move it here, second one move it here, change the rotation for this one. Okay, the middle one 270, and this one is 0. If you go to active camera, you will get this kind of composition, and then change back, bring it front like this, so the bottom is touching the floor. Move it front a little bit, move it down a little bit, until you get your desired grid and margin. So after this, you are go to the mask tool, this time rectangular tool, and draw shape. The shape you want is the shape you want how high your floor gonna be. In this case, this high. Change to F, move it from here and make it a little bit down. Okay, active camera. And then change your feather, mask feather, press F. Change it to around 255. No, 255, no. Um, Around 150. Cool. That's nice. Bring it down a little bit. And apply the same mask for this layer. Done. Don't forget to subtract the mask. And I will do it for all the layers. Yeah, so that's how it's done. You can pretty much take your time to just a perfect size and just perfect, perfect. Yeah, whatever perfect you like. So what I like you for what I like is pre-compose all of these layers into a single layers. Control Alt, select all, and then choose composition, no layer, and then go to pre-compose and just name it whatever you like. There you go.